It's time to limber up with my yoga teacher, Melissa Billington, and we're going to strengthen our sides today.
Yes, we are.
And how are we going to do that?
We're going to come onto our sides to begin with. So
okay.
If you come onto your left side to begin with.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
And you can use the back line of your mat. So lining up all of your bones is going to be essential to finding the sideways. So it's not a forward bend or a back bend, but a side bend.
Okay.
So when you come down, look down and line your ankles and your knees and your hips and your shoulders along that line, and then lengthen out through your left arm. Turn your palm up.
Quite easy to roll off.
Yep, use your right hand for balance. So bring your hand in front of you.
Yeah.
There you go. And then flex your feet. So if you imagine you had your feet against a wall.
Yes.
Great. Let your head relax down. Good. Find your breath. Remember your breath. Just gonna check your alignment. So if you bring your hip back a little bit towards me, there you go. Good. Good. And then bring your attention into your sideways, your right side. Think of bringing your right hip towards your right shoulder to bring both of your legs up off the ground. Let your head stay relaxed. Use your right hand for balance. And keep your breath going. Good. Good. Draw your little toes up towards you so you bring your feet more square. Yep. Keep breathing. And then to deepen this a little bit more, start to lift your left hand, lengthening out through your hand and your elbow, and you might even lift your shoulder, lifting your head a little bit. Keep your breath going. Drop your right shoulder down towards your right hip so you feel that right side getting really strong. Good. That's release, release, come down. And then walk your left hand up. Keep your right hand in front for balance and check your feet again so they're squared. Your hips are stacked, your right hip hasn't rolled back. Good. Yes. And then this one's called the lounge lizard. So it's a passive stretch. So let your left shoulder slide up, your left ear drop down, and then focus your breath into the left side of your torso. So
it's not a strength one, it's a stretching one.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Letting your head relax. Focus on opening the space between your ribs, between your left hip and your ribs. So normally I just have you roll the other way, but then we'd be facing back. So
and we discussed that already, didn't we?
We're going to come this way.
We don't do bottom shots, do we?
No.
So bringing your legs around the other way. Let's start first with the lounge lizard. So bringing all of your joints along that back edge of the mat. Square your feet. Use your left hand for balance. And then let your right shoulder slide up. Release your head. Think of that whole right side of your body sinking down, and open your breath in there. So all those little muscles between your ribs are muscles used for breathing. So starting to open them out. This is a really easy one to do.
As opposed to the other one.
Yes. Okay. So you're going to slide down, take your right arm out, turn your palm up, and slide your shoulders open. So if they've crept up around your neck, open. Shoulders to each other.
Does it hurt your hips, Steve, like in terms of like, oh, it does mine.
It's sometimes a little bit.
Yeah, it hurts. It's like, feels bruisey.
So you can use a blanket underneath if you have one. If you don't have one, let your head release. Keep your feet strong, and then bring your legs up off the floor by shrinking that left side. So you're bringing your hip towards your shoulder, your shoulders broad. Remember your breath. There you go. Strong feet. And then start to add your upper body into it. So bringing your left shoulder down, lift your right arm up. Notice if it's your head doing all the work. See if you can get it into your arm and into your side waist. And then exhale and release, and roll forward onto your belly.
Oh, that feels good.
You're going to bring the arms out so that they're on the floor, off the mat, palms down. Bring your forehead down. Feel that your feet are in line with your front hips, and all of your toenails touch the floor. And then stretch your tailbone back by drawing your low belly in and up so you feel your low back lengthens. Reach back through your toes and lift your legs up, but focus on the length more than the lift. Take a breath there, lengthening out so that you take the bend out of your knees. And then add your head and your chest and your arms, letting your hands come up. Reach your fingers back so your shoulders open away from your neck. Let your hands come up off the floor. This is called the boat pose, Navasana. Good, let your hands lift up off the floor. There you go. And then take your gaze towards the floor so the back of your neck is long. Good, use your breath. Feel your inhale underneath your body, like the water under the boat. Bring your feet a little closer. There you go. Use your exhale to lengthen out. Just give yourself a couple more breaths.
Well, it's time now to rejoin Neil Walker. It's time now to rejoin Neil Walker in Auckland for the latest One News headlines. Neil.
Thank you, Steve.